See, what sets apart the great from the average is preparation. Most people will love to be on the big stage, but they won't put the time in on a little stage when nobody's watching. If I say the name Beyonce, what do you think? Multi-platinum, world renowned. All you gotta say is her first name and everybody knows who she is, right? Why is that? Did Beyonce just show up and get a record deal? No, she did not. Beyonce was singing in malls. She was singing in barbershops. She was singing anywhere she could so that people would know who she was, but better yet, she was preparing herself. She was training. She was learning how to sing with her group. See, preparation is what sets you up for the big moment so that when the big moment comes, you're ready for it. See, because you can get great opportunities, and if you're not ready for them, they become great tragedies. Because you walk away like, man, that was horrible. So if you are going to go as far in this world as you want, you got to prepare. I'm telling you, this separates the men from the boys, the women from the girls, because most people just don't do it. They think you can just get up and wing it because he made it look easy. Like right now, you see me standing here and I have no notes, right? Does that mean I have no notes? No, my notes are over there on my tablet. I wrote this out. Why? Because I prepared. I took it seriously that I was coming to speak to some 3.0, 4.0 students that are very smart. So I took the time to prepare ahead of time because I didn't want to waste your time. Let's stay here on preparation for just a minute longer. I'm gonna go back to Beyonce. How many people know that Beyonce has done the halftime show at the NFL, at the Super Bowl? She did it this year, right? And it was tight, right? Now Beyonce could get up there and just sing, and we'd all be happy, because she can sing. But did you see how they came out in formation? Right? Whether I ain't doing it, don't worry, I'm not gonna get up here and try to act it out. Did you notice how they did all that? Do you think they just walked up that morning and said, hey, do you think this would be a good idea if we did this? They've been working on that for months. Literally, they've been working on it since the last Super Bowl. Working on it for a whole year so that when she came out there, everything was tight. Preparation, preparation, preparation. After you're prepared, things go wrong, don't they? Things go sideways quick, don't they? See, and that's when your preparation has to meet your motivation. What's the next point? It's what? Motivation. What is motivation? It's getting hyped. It's feeling ready. When I used to play basketball for my high school, what would I do? I put on some Public Enemy. I'm gonna throw some of y'all back, like, really, Public Enemy? Yeah, back in the day, that's what it was. I had my headphones on. I had my Public Enemy blasting. Why? Because I was getting ready for the game. I had to get my motivation up so when I stepped onto the court, I was ready to play. I was ready to grab the rebounds. I was ready to go and do what I had to do for the team to win. See, motivation for you may not be Public Enemy. It may not be the music. What it's gonna be is that internal fire you have to have when things go wrong. When even though you study, you still get a C. See, I'm talking to B and A students, so I gotta give you a C, right? Sometimes that'll mess you up because you're not used to getting C's. And a C is like, what? For some of you, you take it like a failure. How do you push through when things go wrong? It's got to be an internal motivation. What I'm doing right now is called extrinsic motivation. Say extrinsic. Extrinsic. You know what that means? It means it's coming from the outside and you're hearing me and you'll get hyped. You'll hear it. You'll be like, wow, that was good talk. And then in a week or less, maybe tomorrow, you'll be like, wow, what did he say again? Because you got so many things going on. Extrinsic motivation. What you need to tap into is intrinsic motivation. Say intrinsic. Intrinsic motivation. That's the motivation that comes from within you. That's the motivation that will push you through the difficult times that are definitely going to come. That's the motivation that will push you through the hard times, push you through failure, push you through tragedy, push you through hardship, push you when everybody else laughs at your dreams, like my little man Steve Harvey. See, when you know where you're going, when you're already preparing for where you're going, and other people aren't going there and they don't have any dreams, guess what? They're going to try to pull you down. And if you're not careful, it's easy to be pulled down. It's easier to be pulled down than to be picked up. Because if I had this big man right here, if I got into a little battle with him and I had him pull me in my legs, I guarantee he could pull me off of this stage much easier than I could pull him up onto the stage. You get what I'm saying? It's easier to pull somebody down than to pick somebody up. But what I'm telling you is when people start laughing at your big dreams, there's got to be something inside of you that says it doesn't matter. You laugh now, but I'll laugh later. You laugh now, but guess what? I know where I'm going. You laugh now, but guess what? I've got plans for my life. I know what I'm going to do. I know what I'm going to be. I know where I'm going to be in 10 years. Because your plan and your preparation are going to keep you, they're going to get you started, but it's going to be your motivation that will keep you when things get tough. So I'm going to ask you, what are you really trying to do? And if your motivation is money, guess what? That's going to fall through. If it's money, it's going to fall through. It's got to be something emotional to you. Are you trying to make a better life for your family? Are you trying to make an impact in the world? Are you trying to help people that can't help themselves? What's your motivation?